your little smile. Look at your smile. If no one's actually watching YouTube, Georgina is smiling.
Yes, it's lovely.
My word.
I know, it's a rarity.
What is this facial feature on your body?
I don't know, but it really hurts. Does it hurt like this all the time to smile this much? Like
Birds, five birds, birds, five birds, birds, five birds, five birds and a mic. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to... Oh, that was a bit of a... Woo! Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Five Birds and a Mic podcast. Today's topic is our guilty pleasures. But before we do that, we'll do our usual check-in to see how everyone is. Meggie, how are you, darling?
Yeah, I'm good. Not too bad. The sun helps everything, doesn't it, really?
Yes.
Being able to just sit out in the sun, it just makes things a little bit easier.
Although it's cold. Why? I don't understand.
It's
Tim
not
says
cold.
to me, what? It's cold here.
It's boiling.
It is at the minute. Get out there and embrace it. And after a few minutes, it's warm.
I can't do that. I get cold if it's not anything more than over 20. Otherwise, I'm wearing a jumper. I can't cope with...
Oh, no.
You can still wear a jumper outside. That's what they're made for.
Yeah.
Just go outside. Get some Fit D. Feel a bit better.
Yeah.
That's what you need.
According to Donald Trump, you need Fit D everywhere, don't you? Right up in... If anyone's seen that, that's a bit of a maybe an in joke and no one's really heard of it. But anyway, if you want to know what we've just referred to, you just look at what Donald Trump suggested about light therapy for the coronavirus. Moving on, Dan, how are you, babe?
I'm all right. Yeah. I'm doing a bit of a girls' chat
is anyone
tonight.
Is it just me or is Dan just gone? Are you
No,
there?
you've gone.
you did.
I'm here.
You went.
Was it me that went?
No. Like, bye.
Just me. And see ya. What a great start. Dan, how are you?
I'm really good. Sorry, that was really weird. I made Lee go out and buy vodka. So that's a win. Might make some vodka jelly.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Just a bit of fun. We bought
Danielle.
a disposable barbecue just for lols.
Yes.
Like,
We're having a
sun's
barbecue
out.
today.
Yes, girl. Yes, let's make the most of our ISO lives. Sun's out.
No.
Get a jumper on.
Just be careful though, Dan, because your problem with booze and kids is not a good history. So,
especially in a jelly shot.
could you imagine Jesse? Like, no,
Well,
no.
I cut his hair yesterday.
Oh,
I've never cut anybody's hair in the life.
Oh.
So he's on
Kids
a walk.
are the hardest as well.
I would show you him, but I've sent him on walk because that's what I like to do on the podcast, get a bit of peace. Well, I was telling Andrew earlier, I was using Lee's clippers, beard clippers, which I thought are number one, like just to start off at the bottom, number 1, 2, 3, 4, and grade it up, but it's not the same on a beard clipper.
No, it's definitely not the same.
No, I've scalped my son. It is.
Is he a peaky blinder?
It is a peaky blinder. That's why I put him in bath afterwards. He's a little peaky blinder. Gonna get him a flat cap with a blade in the front. Perfect. With his little jelly vodka. Lol. Yeah, I'll send you a picture
massive.
Brap, brap, brap. No, I'm not going to do that.
you did it.
I did it. Fuck's sake.
I think I've just gone again.
Oh.
No, you're here.
No, you're here, babe. Where'd you keep disappearing to?
I don't know. I think it's freeze. It's the Wi-Fi again. Going back to that blooming wire.
Oh dear.
Oh, Tim said it's because there's lots of people on the Wi-Fi, and I said it's not. It's because our Wi-Fi cable is right.
Tim's theory would be right if the whole house, if you, the kids and the G's were all on it, then I'd say Tim was probably right. But I can't imagine
all on it.
Well, I can't imagine the G's are sat upstairs like, no, that's my TikTok. Get off it. Like,
oh my God, that was so good if they did TikTok.
Oh,
secretly doing it upstairs.
Wouldn't you like to see that?
Oh, that was so funny.
Good old Glenda doing a dance.
Love her.
That would be good. That would be funny to watch. I might have to get her to do that, actually. She'd be like, what, where did we go? Jeff, move! She'd take it seriously. That woman would do it seriously. And she'd get dressed up for it as well.
She would.
She'd look chic.
So stylish.
She would look chic
so
doing it. She would look chic. But yeah, it's been a not a bad week, bit weird. I wish we knew what was happening. I keep going round in circles. Keep running in circles about what's good. I don't know if anyone else feels like this. I get to a point where I think everything's going to be fine. Everything's all right. Everything's going to be shite. It's not going to be all right. I don't know how to cope with it. Everything's fine. Chill your boots. It's going to be fine. And then 4 o'clock in the morning comes, the wolf arrives at my door, and I can't go back to sleep. It's mental. Yeah. Go round in circles with it. And then, then I think it's all right. And then Donald Trump does something like that and says that light therapy is going to be all right. And I think, well, then someone else is thicker than me, so I'm okay.
I can just see Donald Trump literally getting Soflora out and just downing it because that's disinfecting his body. That's what he was getting at.
Well, Mr. Trump, I'm presuming that you've watched our podcast, so he's probably doing his Dettol bath daily, and in his Dettol bath
out.
He's probably thought, I know what else. I wonder if lights would work. maybe he thinks because he goes on his sunbeds, he thinks, well, I'm okay. So there's my answer. If I'm all right with sunbeds, it's fine. Talking of tans, Emma, that is ridiculous. How gorgeous do you look?
Sun-kissed.
Literally, that's just my coping mechanism now is go outside with the kids. We have the patio doors open and it's like having another room in the house, isn't it? But a fun one. So we just spend literally after we've done school in the morning, then the afternoon we're just in the garden all afternoon.
And how have you got on with the turf? What's happened with the turf?
We're in the process, so the new skip's been delivered, and then the turf, we're getting the fake grass down. The problem we're having is we can't get a turf digger. A machine to do it. And I know for a fact, if that man doesn't find somewhere that will deliver one, he will go out there with his spade and do it by hand. He's just had a ton of sand delivered. So that's just sat chilling in the garden.
Little beach, babe.
But,
you can have a beach.
You have a little beach.
I can have a beach. I've told him he's not allowed to start digging until the fake grass is here ready to go down, because at the minute, going in the garden in this weather is keeping me sane.
Yeah.
And does he even realise how long it would take with him? I know his body is beautiful and it's probably very strong, but I don't think him and a spade.
No, he did the front garden like a little bit and it was hard going. So he is aware, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Maybe by the time we're all back at work, I'll have the fake grass down.
Yeah. But for now, you've got a garden that you can use, so you're all right.
Yeah, I can't complain, yeah.
G, how are you, darling? You're looking very ravishing as per with your is it leopard print, tiger print? What have you got on today?
Leopard print, bit of Primani.
Becca,
all right, just plodding on. That's all you can do, can't you?
Yeah.
Went down to Tesco yesterday, tried to make conversation. No, oh my God, Tesco yesterday. Right, quick story time. So, when I went maybe 2 weeks ago, instead of using the self-checkout, there was a really attractive guy on the till. So I was like, I'm going to have some human interaction. I'm going to try my luck. So we literally started that day. I threw a coupon at him. We got all embezzled and, doing new stuff, helping him learn. It was great. He didn't have any rings on. I thought, yes, I could live with Tesco discount.
Did you give him the eye? Did you give him the eyes? Did you give him the G eyes?
Gave him everything, squeezed my boobs together, everything. It was going really, really well. And then I was like, I've not seen you down here before. Are you new? And he was like, oh, yeah, well, I've been laid off from work. I'm just doing this to keep me going, graphic design, all the rest of it. I was like, oh, right, amazing. In my head, I'm like, wedding flowers, he could do the invites. I'm going deep into it. And then he was like, what did he say? And then he was like, oh, yeah, my wife's really cool with it because obviously I get a discount. I was like, oh, right, yeah, great. No, I don't want my receipt. And I just went. Then when I went yesterday, I'm in the queue, someone hollers my name, our Ellie's behind me. So we end up going round together, having a little goss and a natter and a catch up while we go round Tesco. But as we go round, he appears. And I was like, oh, hey, like, how are you getting on with the job? Like, you've been in it a couple of weeks now. And he was like, yeah, I have. And I was like, oh, sorry, I just remembered your face. You served me on your first day. And he was like, oh, God, yeah, no, I do remember. Yeah, it's really good. Well, obviously, Ellie's looking at me like I'm some fucking freak because she's like, what are you doing? I was like, he's the really attractive one I was texting you about the other week. The guy's come back up behind me. And he heard me say it. So Ellie starts laughing because she's facing him. I turned around and he was like, oh, thanks. And I was like, yeah, not a problem.
You'll have made his day, G.
Well, I scuttled off into the tapas aisle and I just stayed there for a few minutes. I thought, I can't.
Well, you didn't catcall him. You didn't whistle him. That was a very nice. If you'd overheard someone say that about you, you would have built. Your life would have been made.
Yeah, well,
it's
yeah,
nice.
It was just slightly mortifying, but yeah, apart from that.
You just now can't go in Tesco if he works there now.
Oh, I'm still going to go in, the corona pandemic, divorce rates are high, what have backup options, haven't I?
A girl can dream. You'd be like, oh, that's a shame. Are you having really bad problems? Lean over, tits out, nice eyes. Do you want to come to my flat and talk about it? I haven't got a spare bed.
No. You can stay on the sofa.
Talking of fellas, how's your how's Leeds? Is it Leeds potential? I can't remember what we've been calling
I
it.
don't know about the Leeds gang. What's the plan?
Leeds
Lumberjack.
is doing, Lumberjack Leeds is doing very well.
Does he listen to this podcast, by the way?
I hope not.
Should we, if he does, should we keep him keen and suggest that there's a Leeds and a Nottingham and a Derby as well?
Just doing the rounds geographically. No, he's
50 mile radius.
He's doing well. I'm doing well. I'm growing already in this relationship. He's got a new phone. He's back at work. We're getting really strict about having phones at the desk, normal call centre rules and stuff. So a combination of that means that he's like me. He's a multiple texter. So I already feel secure in this. So he'll multiple text. I multiple text back. And then I don't get a response. And in my head, I'm like, I know you're at work, babe. It's okay. You're not ignoring me. Plus, on top of the fact that he can't quite work the new phone yet, so he doesn't really know what's going on with notifications. So I'm only panicking for an hour. I'm only going crazy on social media to see if he's been online and to see if he's ignoring me for an hour. And then I'm like, no, George, you're secure. You're all right.
Yeah.
And then I put the phone down. So
Look at your little smile. Look at your smile. If no one's actually watching YouTube, Georgina is smiling.
Yes, it's lovely.
My word.
I know, it's a rarity.
What is this facial feature on your body?
I don't know, but it really hurts. Does it hurt like this all the time to smile this much? Like this?
Are you using muscles you've never used before, Georgina?
I think so, yeah. I might have to reevaluate the Botox birthday bash. I might need him if this is going to keep happening. But yeah, he's lovely. Yeah.
Oh well, fingers crossed. Then on the other side, this smile continues because I quite like that look, G.
Well, I've tinkled with an offer and I've said to him, if you get symptoms, you can't be around your mum and dad. Where are you going to go for quarantine?
Yeah.
You'll have to come to me.
Oh, that'd be a treat, wouldn't it?
And he was like, oh, that's really sweet of you. I didn't have anywhere to go. So that's really lovely of you. And I was like, yes, it's lovely of me.
So if anyone sees at about 2:30 in the morning a Citroen car driving up the M1 and she's just rubbed some sort of plastic swab over anything potentially with the virus and then just silently sneaks in, rubs it all over his nostrils, sniffs him and walks out, and then about 5 days later, oh, you've got symptoms, babe. You better come down.
Phone's on loud. I'm just waiting for that text. Can you come and get me? I'm already on my way.
I already calculated it. I knew it would be now. Ready to go. Not that I am suggesting that Georgina would ever get that low, but, you know, the times are hard.
It's tempting.
Oh, it's nice to hear. It's not. If anything, it's just nice to have a bit of a distraction, isn't it? To have that sort of potential. Everyone likes the potential in the works, don't we?
Well, he's sexy as fuck, so it just keeps your mind busy, doesn't it?
He's not a bad looker. To be fair, he's fighting up with our Robert, isn't he?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna lie. He's not Rob. He's not Rob, but he's close. He's close.
So we just need. It's that same thing, isn't it? We need to do the test. So if you stand him and then next to Robert, and if your completely eyes are going to Robert, then we know that he's not quite there yet.
Yeah.
Get him a hockey stick.
So shall we go to the topic then? Shall we do our topic of today?
Yeah.
Is going to be our guilty pleasure. Now, I really struggle with this because my guilty pleasure is probably one that I've already talked about already, which is the Pepsi Max thing. Everything else, I don't feel is that guilty. It's not really, apart from maybe chocolate or whatever, but they're just boring. I've got boring ones. So has anyone got some good ones?
Well, I'm a bit of the same in the popping spots. I think that's more therapeutic.
Yes.
That's a bit more normalised these days.
Yeah.
Still bloody weird though.
It's not. People watching, I need that for my comedic sense of humour. So that's more research than anything else. To be fair, I think my guilty pleasure is probably perving on your husbands, if I'm being honest. That's my guilty pleasure. It's either waiting on a podcast for Rob to burst in through the pine door half naked, or waiting to get back in the shop to watch Tim with a drill. You know, just going into a 2x4. Yeah.
Oh, he does do his drill. He does like to drill fast and hard, though, to be fair.
He does.
He's a pounder.
He is a pounder. I can tell George is just like, when Tim is around, George is very keen to help.
Always.
You just shout if you need anything. He needs a coffee.
Like
Tim needs a coffee.
He needs it's awful. He needs a coffee and a bun. And then I'll just hear him whisper downstairs, "Where did I put that hammer? I've got it. I found it, Tim." Flounce down the stairs like Cinderella. Are you hungry? We're going
Do you want a Woodies, Tim?
Yeah.
Oh God. It's funny because it never really bothers. I don't know if it bothers Rob. It doesn't bother Tim.
Oh, no,
It's almost like
he
he's
don't
sort of
bother
not really.
him.
He's not even really aware of it. He's not even aware that it's just George is just there. What's she
Yeah.
doing? Oh, she's just doing a weird eye stare. Where's she staring? Everywhere. It's normal. It's normal. It's just normal. It's just. I don't think that's your guilty pleasure though, G. You've got this other. I'm sure there's something else. That's not really a guilty pleasure.
Leopard print.
That's a way of life, babe.
Animal
That's a
print.
lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle.
That's a lifestyle.
That popping spots thing though, if anything, you love a poppy. You do like a good.
Yeah, but
that
Dan
time
gets it. You love it, Dan, don't you?
Yeah,
It's
I do.
therapeutic.
It's
That
beautiful.
off-
Yeah.
Beautiful
There was
thing.
Do you remember that off?
Oh, sorry, go on, Dal.
I don't think you were there, Dan. I think it was literally only a couple of weeks before we closed.
Yes.
And I had this pain behind my ear all day, and didn't
I
think
heard
about
this,
it.
and I was upset. I missed that.
Yeah,
I'm
you missed
upset.
it.
I missed that. Go on,
So
sorry, tell everyone.
well, apparently you missed a good one. I didn't even know about it. Anyway, so hello, you're right.
Sorry.
I didn't have. I had a sore bit behind my ear. Bride came upstairs, goes into the room. I did all. Obviously, that's not just how I just ignored her and made her go upstairs on her own. I did all my nice bits, but I'm missing out the bits to get to the dirty bit. Anyway, then I scratch my ear and then I hear a pop. And it wasn't even a little scratch, it was just a pop. And then I sort of brought my hand round and it was, well, George, you can do the rest because it was covered.
It were covered from fingertip to palm in what only can be described as a golden syrup cream consistency.
And then
she
the
was like,
board started.
And then I was like, it might not all be out. Let me have a squeeze.
Yeah, but I
Got
had to
her head
wait.
down on my lap. Ooh,
No, we had to wait until the appointment went, so I had to keep.
it was
You said to me,
seeping down your neck.
you did, don't touch it. So you sort of wiped it and went, I remember you saying, I'll get my hands on it afterwards. Do not touch it. And you literally was, but I realise now you were doing it in you made it out like it was a really concerned, do not touch it. But I've realised now it was because you wanted your hands on everything.
She wanted to pop it.
She wanted to pop it. She wanted to do it all. She didn't want me anywhere near it because she wanted to see it, witness it, touch it, do it all herself. You wanted complete control over that. So then she sat down. She's all chilled out. She's waiting and ready. And then she literally just puts her hands on her knees, taps her knees, and went, "Come on, sit down, sit down." And then Meg gets a good eye in. Let's have a look at that. And then she's there. Oh, this is going to hurt. And I went, "Go on then." She didn't even give another second after I said, "Go on." She went for it. Proper went for it.
You can't 1, 2, 3 something like that. You've got to get on with it, love, because you'd
Get
wince
stuck
and then
in.
you'd, yeah. Normally when they bleed, it means that something is behind it, especially if it's pouring out, because something's like trying to escape.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'll have to keep going then.
I'm
when
a
Rob's
seasoned
bleeding, I'll just
popper.
keep going.
Oh, it
yeah,
was awful.
that's it.
It felt like it was pushing my ear out.
Yeah, because it's
were
the pressure.
massive.
The pressure that's built up.
Oh.
Boom.
It was huge. It was fine afterwards, but I think half my brain came out when she squeezed, to be fair. I haven't been able to talk properly since. I'm not quite.
He's lost a memory.
My decision-making skills have been horrendous. And also, I also do think that's weird because I have been chucking stuff. So maybe maybe something went out when she squeezed.
Got rid of the hoarder. The hoarder in you just came
What
out.
would it have been? It would have been your left side. So it's your left. Is it your left vortex? Is that what you call it?
Creative.
So it's all your juices have gone.
Yeah.
Juices?
Literally. I was weak afterwards. I had to refill. Blimey. About 5 stone lighter though, so it was fine. But you two, you and Dan, like you were Dan and you, George, you like watching that whatever that is on the. What is it? Is there a show on it?
Pimple popper.
That's
Yeah.
Pimple Popper.
Oh, it's vile.
She's
And
got
I
all the
love
tools.
squeezing spots, but I can't watch other people.
No.
If I squeeze a spot, it has to be someone who I love.
Yes.
Oh, fair
I'm
enough.
the same.
I can't just
I'm the
squeeze
same.
anybody's spots.
Okay.
No.
No, I could.
George can.
No.
George can.
If I saw a lass like in a bathroom, like going out in a bar or something, and she had a massive spot on her back, I'd be like, babe, I don't know who your friends are, but they're not your friends because they've not popped that spot for you on your back.
No.
Do you know what
Would
I mean?
you
That you couldn't
really?
let your friend go out with a big, massive spot on the back.
No.
You couldn't.
I'd hope not.
Do you know what I
I
mean?
tell him, but I
Pop
wouldn't just
it.
pop it for him.
I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be like a ninja. I wouldn't like not say hello to him and like just go like that.
George would.
Have a
George
good
would be able to help
night.
herself. George would be able to. George would be like, babe. You know when you think. George would be like, you know when you think it's a label, and instead she'd be like, there you go, on your way. Thank you. Thanks for that.
I just pretend to knock into it. I'd be like, in the toilet. I'd be like, oh, sorry. Babe, you've caught yourself. You're bleeding. Here you go, sweetheart. Get some paper on that. See you later. And I'd just toddle off. I'd just like smack it with my clutch bag. Try and catch a corner on it.
Oh.
Oh, there's nothing worse. There is nothing worse. My husband's got one blackhead on his back that I let brew, and then it comes out like a wriggly worm.
Oh yeah, it refills.
Yeah, returners. Got returners. Yeah, I get returners on my bra strap shoulders sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. It's when you can't get to them yourself. When you can't get to them yourself, George loves those ones. Because they're the ones that are good and deep. So I know George. If I've got a top on, George, if I got that, yeah, you've got a couple. Let me get her. I don't even have to ask. She knows. Go straight in. Go straight. There were because I've got quite open pores on my chest. So it's worse when if you fake tan, and you've not done a proper exfoliation.
Yeah, it all goes in.
Oh, that's not good, is it? That's not good. Anyway, who else wants to do a guilty pleasure?
I've got loads. They're not
Go
very
on.
interesting.
They might
That's
be
the
to us. Go on then,
thing.
Em.
Right, so I love a cigarette when I'm not with the kids. Basically, I associate having a cigarette with being free and having
Yeah.
no children and no husband. So most of the time that is like on a night out. The first thing I want to do is have a real cigarette. But I've realised, like, over the last few years, if I go on like a hen do or anything and I've not had a drink yet, as soon as I am away from being mom or wife, that cigarette is straight in.
You won't be
Just one.
But you're never
Yeah.
going to be invited on a hen do again, based on what you said last episode. So don't...
This is true. I might go on hen dos just to have my cigarette though.
Have a fag.
Oh, you're going to be inviting yourself, because I don't think invitations are coming through to you anymore.
So yeah, I have a cheeky cigarette. Sorry Meg, I love Nutella. I will eat Nutella straight out the jar. Give me a tablespoon, not a teaspoon, and I will sit there and spoon it straight in. Instead of having a meal, I'll just have a jar of Nutella.
Nice.
Another guilty pleasure, and I'm hoping my mum doesn't listen to the podcast. Well, at least this
God.
podcast.
Where's this going?
On a Sunday, this isn't sexual. This is what I mean. Mine are all really
Why
boring.
did we all go there? We all went there though.
I thought, I'm leaving the sexual guilty pleasures out of this. So every Sunday we all go to my mum's for dinner. So I literally clean my house every Sunday and make it absolutely spotless. And then we all go to my mum's, and the kids trash my mum's house. I bath them there, get the pyjamas on, everything, so that when I come home, I put them in bed and I sit, and my house is absolutely beautiful.
Love it.
And I do that every week, and it's so satisfying. And that's how I get my kicks nowadays. And I try to help my mum, and she's like, "No, leave it, Emma, leave it. You've had, it's fine, it's fine.
You've got enough on.
It's fine." And I'm like, we'll go home, and I'm like, "Oh, this is amazing. Get to bed now. Don't touch anything.
Get out of my show house.
It's great."
Brilliant.
That's not a guilty pleasure. That's perfect manipulation. That is planning to perfection. That's brilliant.
I do feel guilty though for it, especially when I leave my mum's and she's fed us, and bath the kids with me, and like there's literally carnage everywhere.
But Emma, you cannot say you feel guilty and then the 7 days later do exactly the same thing. That's
Well, no, I know, but it's just great. It's just the highlight of that is the highlight of my week sometimes. Sunday night, oh, it's bliss.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's nice.
Yeah.
God, I wish that I can't wait to do that with my mum. That sounds awful. I can't wait to do that. It's more just like going to someone else's house would be lovely.
Yeah, and getting fed. Oh, not cooking and just oh, love it.
Well, you don't need to cook. You got a Nutella. You're fine.
No, I know, but I that's the thing. I'm quite happy with Nutella, but Rob needs his gourmet, protein, veg, all the shebang. Boring. Bore off. I'm sick of cooking now.
Need to do a city grab. City grab.
They won't deliver to us.
Oh no.
No, we're out of the radar.
City grab, if you're listening, you need to get to Emma's house.
Need to get to Grenoside.
Who else have we got then? Dan. Have we done you, Dan? No, we haven't done you.
No.
Go on then.
Dan's is going to be random.
Of course it is. Right, so I was thinking about this.
Go on then, Dan.
Right, well, obviously, my popping spots it's not weird anymore, is it? Like,
No.
So I decided not to do that one because a lot of people love it. They do. They subscribe to it on
there.
YouTube. It's out there.
Yeah.
Everyone loves it. Anyway, so that's something that I like. but it's not something that I've never spoken about before. I've told everybody this. People know.
Yeah. Oh.
So it's very 12-year-old boy. This, to be
What?
honest, it's a bit weird. I'm not a 12-year-old boy, but I like playing old school video games.
Oh.
Like Crash Bandicoot.
A little bit, but I'm more of a laptop person. So I will play Theme Park on the laptop.
God, that's taken me back some years. Christ.
It's
I don't know
brilliant.
what that is.
No, Meg, no, you won't.
I don't think I've ever
never
heard of
played
this.
it. I've heard of it. Where you
It's-
design your own theme park.
Theme Park, yeah.
That sounds amazing.
So I play Theme Park, I play Theme Hospital. They were two very similar games. So Theme Hospital's amazing. You get
So if
like
you can't-
floaty head people, you get people that are invisible, and you have to So you have to basically be the best hospital and be the best theme park. I also play things like Curse of Monkey Island. People will not know what I'm on about right now.
I don't know what you're on about.
So Curse of Monkey Island is a strategy game. You know when you can press like A, B or C and go to the next bit?
No.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm at, Jay, yeah?
Yeah.
And it's really pathetic, but it's like,
How is it it's not
so far from real life that it's actually
Yeah.
really good. Because you can just like shut off
Switch
from
off.
life.
Yeah.
Switch off. And
Get
it's
that
like,
theme park
yeah,
built.
yeah. Like, I mean, one of my guilty pleasures is RuPaul, but everybody fucking watches RuPaul. It's not weird. Whereas
Everyone's so guilty nowadays.
right? Whereas that, I don't think I've told anybody this.
No,
So
that's
I thought
a new one.
I'd let you know
That is a new one.
that I'm a 12-year-old child.
No, it's just it's old school games. I think the games now are very sophisticated.
Yeah, they're too much.
too
Like,
intense.
Lee can play like card and everything like that, and I can't
Yeah.
understand it
Oh,
all.
I
and
know,
like
I struggle with
it's
it.
too much. Whereas I like to just press 3, enter. Oh,
Yeah,
fabulous.
yeah.
Okay, I've moved on a level. Brilliant.
Yeah.
And F2, enter. Oh, great! I killed that person. Fabulous. And that's it. That's all I need to do.
Simple.
I'd probably
It's
like
easy.
that.
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's straightforward. It's great. And
Have
yeah.
you got Sims, Dan?
I was gonna
do you know
say.
what? I used to love The Sims. I went off Sims when they decided to do alt pets and H&M and all that shit. I like old school stuff where you can put them in a swimming pool and forget to put ladders in so they can't get back out and they deep.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone likes
Before
that.
the
Get
world
annoyed at
got
'em, get 'em in
politically
pool.
correct.
There we go. Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, I am. I like to be. It's not an addiction or anything like that. I'm not one of them people that just sit in a dark room and over my laptop. But I just now and again just like going on, and it's just a bit easy breezy and don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
I like
developed
that.
It's a weird one in that whilst we've been locked down, I've started watching YouTube videos of gamers playing games. So there's a
Yeah.
certain like
That's what
band
Oscar
of them.
watches.
That's what
Me and
Albert
Oscar are
watches.
probably watching the same stuff. It's
Albert
like
is
He
as well.
watches.
it's
Albert
who is
does
it?
it,
It's
yeah.
like it's made up of like this guy called Mully, the narrator, Rekid. So they all play these all different games, and then I've found a guy who plays Minecraft, but he goes into other people's domains,
Oscar
like
watches.
raids them, finds all the, and I love it. I sat for 3.5
It's
hours
funny.
last night,
It's
just
funny.
watching these videos, just let them come through. So me and
We-
the kids, they're all safe, girls. Just to let you know, there's an adult on there watching. They're all safe.
They're all fine.
But yeah,
I'm going
that's
to
been a
message you
weird
next
thing.
time I'm worrying.
Do
One
it.
of our old brides used to do that, didn't she? I can't remember her
Yes.
name now. What was her name?
Shadow Lady. She does
Shadow
it.
Yeah.
Lady. LD Shadow Lady. Lizzie, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lizzie. Yeah, she used to do it. She does like Sims and stuff like that. And she's like,
Yeah,
oh,
she does.
Let's look at the most fucked up sim we could make.
Yeah.
And it's just really funny. Gee, you'd love that actually.
I'm
That's
going to
really
find her
funny
after
to watch.
this.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
it.
She is funny. She's funny when she does it. I don't think that's really weird. I don't think that's weird. It's just a bit kooky, isn't it? It's just a bit odd.
It's
I
odd.
think it's
but
hard
that's
to
what I
see
mean,
what's a
that's what-
guilty pleasure, though. It's hard, like you said, like what is technically classed as a guilty pleasure. It's hard nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
it's-
that is though, because I think that is a little guilty pleasure because it's something that you probably won't go around parading.
Yeah.
Or
Probably
you
shouldn't be
put
doing
on your
it, but
CV
yeah.
or-
Could you
Do you know what I
imagine?
mean?
Hi,
Yeah.
really nice to meet you. I play games from the 1950s.
My parents, we used to they didn't want me to have a PlayStation. The first round of PlayStations just came out. The first round of Game Boys with Tetris was when I was younger. So the only thing we had for computers was the beep,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pong. Is it
or the
Pong?
car. I don't know what it was called. Or the cars where you literally just go left or right on your computer to a car
The
that went across.
Atari. Is it Atari?
I can't
Did you
remember what
have
it
that?
was.
No?
No
We had
idea.
the space one. That
Yeah.
space one.
Space
on the
Invaders. Space
WM,
Invaders.
'cause we were the same. We weren't allowed PlayStation until dance mat. I think we were allowed it for
Oh,
dance
yeah,
mat.
girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was sick of the dance
I
mat.
love the dance mat.
I might get one for Oscar. I wonder if you can still get them for the PlayStations now.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Can
might
still
have to get
them.
one.
I'm sure
We've
when
got-
Chat
we've-
Market were open, you could get one at Chat Market for about
I'm
five.
sure you'd be able to get one.
Oh, I
Cracking.
might have to look
sure.
into that. There you go. Next
sure.
podcast, I'll be live on my dance mat.
Can we also have Rob on it as well, please?
You and Rob dancing to Children of the Night, because
Oh
that's
my
all that was
God,
on it.
So go on then, Maggie. What would you say yours is then?
See, I don't know if it's probably classed as one or not, but I really enjoy. So before I've watched a film, I'll go onto Wikipedia and I really like reading the plot, which is stupid because it ruins the film for me, but it helps me understand it. And then when I watch the film with people, I can be like, I reckon that's going to happen. And I know it's going to happen. And I'm ruining it for the other person. They're like, no, that won't happen. Then it happens. They're like, how did you know? And I'm like, I'm really good with this stuff. I'm really good.
So funny. I will never watch a movie
No,
with you
I
ever. Ever. That is horrendous.
Oh, and it's really fun reading the plots. I just really enjoy it. Sometimes I'll watch a film and I won't have read the plot and I'll just have to read the plot afterwards because I won't have understood it. And everyone else is like, that were really good, wasn't it? And in my head I'm like, I ain't got a fucking clue what's just happened, but I'll read it on Wikipedia. And then I understand it and then I can be like, oh yeah, when that happened, yeah. So I really, really enjoy doing that. And I shouldn't do
so
it, but I really
annoying.
enjoy doing that.
Oh my God.
I don't know which Meg version I would want to watch a film with though. Do I want to watch a film with Meg who thinks she knows what she's talking about, or a Meg who's going to ruin the plot? Which is worse?
I'd want to watch Inception with Meg who doesn't understand the plot.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Mate, I've read the
And
plot
I'd
on that
want
and
her
I still
to
don't have a
tell
clue
us
what's
what
going
she
on.
thinks is happening.
I want her to watch Matrix with my husband, who still, after about the 10th go, still doesn't understand it. I'd like to record. I know exactly, Danielle, exactly. So
It's simple.
Meg and Tim watching Matrix. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do.
No, but then Meg will read the plot to Inception, but then you'll put the Matrix on and really mess things up. And be like, oh, well, it's a dream inside a dream inside a dream. And then they all come up back at neck. Like, what?
They would create their own answer to what the story is, I reckon, and both come out with it differently. I mean, Avatar is one of my favourite films, and even Tim struggled with Avatar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
great film.
Yeah, he can't get him. He just
It's too long for me.
Yeah,
My
it's
attention
long.
was gone.
No, I love it.
I've never watched it the whole way through. I've watched bits of it, so I've probably overall collectively watched the film, just not together.
No, it's
Just
too
over
long.
like a 5-year
episode.
period.
You've done episodes of it.
Yeah,
You've done a series.
not even in the right
A
order.
Series.
Random
What?
order. And then
Well,
I have to
that's-
piece it together.
How's that possible? Do you
'Cause
not know
it'll
how
just
to
be on
watch a
TV.
film? Do you not know how to watch a film, Meg? You press
Yeah,
start.
you watch it middle, end, beginning, don't you?
Yeah, you look at the plot first, then you watch it.
You look at the plot first, you press 30 and it goes all the way to the end, and watch the end. You're
To be
not
fair,
one of these...
Inception would probably work better in that way.
That
You'd
would.
probably understand it better.
Are you one of these people, Meg, that reads the last page in a book before you
My
read the
sister does
beginning?
that. The
No, that's the
sicko.
one thing I don't do with a
Sick.
book, because the book is like reading the plot. Because it's reading. It's just
What?
easier to understand.
No, it's just like reading a book, baby.
Well, the plot is basically a book, innit?
No.
No.
The plot on Wikipedia.
No, it's not. That's like reading the back of the book that describes the plot. That's
prologue.
That's what.
Yeah.
There you are. A book is like reading a book, babe. It's not like reading Wikipedia. What?
Why are you going really high pitched?
I don't know. I just Meg. There's sometimes Meg just comes out with stuff. It just blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind.
I mean, I love that she reads
Have
the
you
plot
got any
first and knows
more?
about it. I think that's amazing.
Nearly done.
Meg, have you got any more?
Not really. This isn't really a guilty pleasure either. I love conspiracy theories, so I can
You're not
sit
really
and
going
I'll
to
just
be
read.
with the mugger
I like
Perfect.
reading like other people's
Then we're
scary
going to-
stories. Like I have a few of them pages on Instagram and stuff where I can just sit and I'll just read like these made up
Yeah.
stories, and I really enjoy that. And they're short, so they're not hard to understand, so they're good.
Yeah. Have you read about the Illuminati stuff? Rob likes to watch stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I like all that sort of stuff. I just love conspiracy theories, but then I believe them and I shouldn't.
Well, the slight problem with you, Meggie, is you are wonderfully gullible. So actually, you could say anything to you and you'd believe it. So it doesn't really need to be a difficult conspiracy. It could just almost be that. Did you know that traffic lights know when you're coming and turn to red? Did you know? Did you know that? Did you know they do that, Meggie?
That
I'm
they
so
what?
sorry. My son's just distracting me because he just decided to come in. So it looks like you're sharing the time with my son. So now it's going to be PC from me. Did you know, Meggie, that some people have this view that traffic lights turn to red as soon as it knows you're coming?
I mean, sometimes it does that.
Yeah.
It does. So that might not be a lie.
I don't really have a guilty pleasure. I don't have one. I'm boring.
Hoarding. You are the biggest hoarder I've ever met. You collect.
On top of your head.
You love to
Right.
save everything.
That's not.
Everything.
But that's not conspiracy. That's not a guilty pleasure. That's impractical.
You don't feel guilty about it, so it's
no
not.
guilt. There's no guilt. There's no guilt. There's
But
no pleasure with
I
it.
would.
It's a necessity. It is a necessity in my brain to just in case things. Just in
You just
case.
fill stuff with stuff.
BT.
You find
Yeah.
the smallest trinket and then
Anything.
fill it with tiny bits.
Glasses.
There's a pot of just random beads.
Yeah.
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 What if
With
we
a
made them?
lipstick. With a lipstick in it.
I
and
didn't start that pot.
moisturiser.
I didn't start that pot, but I did put the lipstick in there because it was just handy to put it in a pot.
Moustache.
Dirty.
And glasses. You'll grab glasses for it.
Yeah, glasses out of the cupboard.
Yeah.
Just
Glasses
another
out
pot.
of the cupboard for it as another pot.
Yeah,
So
I do.
many pots. I came back off maternity leave and there was just fucking pots everywhere of like with the most random collections of pots. And I'd be like, I don't even know how to sort this out because I don't know where to put this stuff.
Well, exactly.
I
That's
don't
why
know
she
where it goes.
But if you don't know the woman of organising, then it sure as hell is just going in a pot. Because if I don't know where it's going to go, it's just going to go in a random pot. It's like a shit
but
drawer.
then the pots aren't ever touched.
No.
So it's not used.
Sit
No,
there
because they're
for
just
10
in
years.
cases. They're just in cases. Just in cases.
I think
I
your
thought
guilty
just-
pleasure is painting shoes. Like you
Yes.
have a lot of shiny
Yes.
shoes. Like
Shiny shoes.
She'll like try them on a Saturday, won't she?
Gross.
Oh, which shiny shoes suit this outfit better? Oh, maybe the 17th pair of shiny shoes. I don't know, babe. They're all
But then
the
she'll
same.
stand there and
One's
go,
got one
"Oh, they're a bit
tassel on.
old-fashioned, though, aren't they? Do I look a bit granny? Do I look?" And it's like, "But you bought them.
You bought
Bought them."
Yeah, but some patents are granny and some need. So I do have a reason. Everything I do may have my crazy reason, but it's a very valid reason in my brain. And maybe it's because I had all of the normality squeezed out by that spot that G squeezed. So all that's left is hoarding and weirdness. But either way, I'm going with it. And I have a very valid reason for the suede. I have a suede and patent view in that it means I never have to shine or clean my shoes. So actually, it's pretty safe for the shop. So therefore, that's my reason for loads of suede
But
and
you
loads of
leave
patent.
them in the shop. You don't go on a
shop
hike
shoes.
on them.
Shop shoes.
They don't go outside. So how do you need to clean them?
But I don't. So that means I never need to polish them because they're patent and suede. They're done. Easy.
They're
Bish,
never
bosh,
going to
bosh.
be released to any element that's going to
No.
make them dirty.
Exactly. That's what. But the patent and the suede means it stays. They stay as they are.
Just
Never
to
have to
double
worry about
make
them.
sure.
Yeah. To me, that's sensible. The problem is I forget that I have them. Then I buy another pair.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the problem I've got.
That is
Or
an
And then you
issue.
leave them in the shop as well.
Maybe you should line them all up and take a picture for your phone, and then you'll know what you've got, or line all your lip glosses up and everything, and then you'll know what you've got. All your pens, you'll know. All your lip liners.
All the beads, individual beads, just lined up.
But there is a conspiracy theory for me with these pens. I don't know what pens work and don't. How come we have so many bloody pens?
But we
don't
never have a
work.
pen.
Don't
And
work.
Oh, you don't have a pen.
Or I don't have one. I
Yeah.
can't find it.
It's
Can't find one.
madness.
They're all in a pot somewhere. They're in a pot somewhere that Emma's tidied and moved.
There's literally an blue IKEA bag full
Full of pens.
Of pens.
of, I'm going to say it, around 800 pens.
Yeah, easily.
But that was because we had a marketing budget that we never spent with Enzoni. So we just said, what can we have? Oh, let's just have some pens and pads.
But yet we
Well-
never have a pen. We fight over a pen on a Saturday.
One pen.
We do.
One
we
pen.
literally do.
But I
Where's
also have a
the
favourite
pen?
pen. I've got a favourite pen as well. I've got a favourite pen that I have now lost at home. I brought it home and I've lost it.
Oh.
It was only a matter of time.
Should have kept it in a pot, shouldn't I? Should have kept it in a
Yes.
pot.
Should have kept it in a pot or a glass or a protein shaker.
So I have no guilty pleasures. I've just got horrendous habits.
Yeah.
Well, cheers for that, girls. Thanks.
Well, we feel better.
But do you know what's worse is I'm very aware of all of this, yet I still don't seem to recognise my problem and don't change.
I
You're not
like it because I
guilty.
think you're just owning it. You just own it. That's just how you are. You don't feel guilty.
Yeah, but
like,
I
I'd
suppose
feel guilty
that is a
if I was
guilty
saving
pleasure.
things.
Yeah, that is like a guilty pleasure, isn't it? It's something that you do that you know you shouldn't. You shouldn't
Yeah.
really like it, but you do it. And that is exactly what you do.
Yeah.
But it doesn't bring me pleasure because it actually does stress when I look around. Because you have seen me when I've looked
There's no
around and
benefits from
suddenly
it.
thought, oh, this is horrendous. And then I go in a culling spree to a point where George thinks there's something wrong with me, so she keeps away from me for a while until I've cleared everything out. And then when she finally hears things stop being chucked, she comes in and goes, "You all right? Everything? You done? Are we okay
when
now?"
that first happened, G said to me, she was like, "What's wrong?" I said, "No, just leave her. Just let her do it. She's got to do it because if we don't, we won't have it. Just get let her get rid of it. Leave her. Don't speak." And now when you have that day, it's like, don't look at her in the eye. Just now and again, give her a bin bag. There we go.
Yeah. It's weird. I am in a bubble of hoarding, and then suddenly the bubble bursts, and I see the reality of it around me, and I can't cope, and then I bin it all. But I don't seem to have this normal living ability to see it every single day. Weird. It's weird. I don't know what it's from. Some psychologist might be able to come ring me and say, Emily, you're fucked up.
I think we all are.
Yeah.
To be honest.
I think that's it's like birds of a feather, isn't it? It's almost that thing where none of us are really that normal, but actually that's what makes us all interesting.
Yeah.
We're on episode 11 and we talk about ourselves, and we still have things we can talk about because we all are quite happy to accept that we're not normal human beings. But that's what makes it funny. That's what makes it interesting. God, I'm sorry, but I don't think I'd be able to put up. I'm not very good at putting up with people. I can put up with you girls. Because you're...
Oh, thank you. You are so nice.
But you're the same, G. You're exactly the same.
Oh, I don't like other humans. I have no time for the human society at all. Don't care for it.
And as much as Emma's really, really nice and kind, you're exactly the same. You
I'm
haven't got
so
time.
lovely. I'm so nice to everybody.
The scariest human I've ever encountered.
Rob literally, like, when we talk to people and stuff, he's like, "Oh, you were really nice then." I'm like, oh, thank you. Yeah, like, cheers.
Brilliant.
That's why you love me, though, eh?
Yeah. That's why I love you all, because you're all. I feel normal around you, because I feel like I've found my feathers.
Oh.
Sorry.
Sing the theme tune. Is someone going to sing the theme
What'll
tune?
I do when you?
I thought you were about to sing Fat Birds. Because everybody, I don't know if anyone else has worked this out when you're listening, but the amount of people that have come to me and said, "I didn't know that you were Five Birds. I thought you would called yourself Fat Birds." Because
That's
apparently,
what Rob thought.
Brad said
because
the
when you
exact
sing
same
it,
thing.
yeah.
But it
Fat
stays
birds
in the
and
red
Mike.
all day. It stays
Yeah.
in the red all day.
It does
good
get stuck.
marketing. That's
Yeah.
it.
Not bad. It's good. So speaking of the sound, we don't have the sound at the end, do we? We just stop.
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's
Does it just
over.
stop?
It does just stop.
Bye.
And done. And then no one knows about this because we don't hear it in the recording. If Andrew, when he first started asking us to do this, he said, "Can you clap at the end, at the beginning and the end?" So we'd be like, "Yeah, okay." So we do episode 11, clap. Meggie will just say episode 11, clap. So at the end of this, rather than a music, we'll just have Meg just going,
Clap, clap.
"What time is? Oh my word!"
I am starving.
It is
Time for my
lunchtime.
Nutella. And it'll be nice and melted.
Yeah.
Ooh, 'cause
yeah.
it's warm.
Yeah.
Ooh, runny.
Nice.
Dip a strawberry
nice.
in.
Nice.
Ooh, you can't really dip a
Strawberry
strawberry in Nutella though. You can't dip a strawberry in that.
No.
It's a proper. It's
No,
proper
you got to put it in
swipe
microwave. Put it in microwave. Dip.
If it's been melted, anything's possible.
Absolutely. You can spread it on anything.
Oh. Now we've moved on to Emma's sexual guilty pleasure. And then you'll see the eyes from George like, "Can we film this, please?" Emma, I don't need you, babe.
POV? Can we do a POV?
The camera
A POV on you, Emma, right on Rob's chest.
It'll just be Andrew can just put a little snippet in of Rob like with Nutella on him. Snip. That's it. Done. That's all you need.
Well, that means he's got to film. That means you've got to film Rob. Can we all be involved in that filming, please?
Andrew's
just
like,
to let you know.
I don't waste Nutella on Rob. No chance. No chance. Not in these conditions that we are in.
When it's limited access to Nutella as well.
When it's limited Nutella. It's precious.
No, well, you enjoy your Nutella lunch, and thank you everyone for listening. And if you like us, share us. If you feel fruity, maybe even you subscribe to us or tell your friends. Thank you very much for listening or watching, and we will see you at episode 11. Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Go on then, clap, Meggie.
Clap, clap.